Designers, listen up. Did you know that there are 3 different areas in 2K22 where you can create a custom jersey? My Team, My League, or My NBA and Pro-Am let you take the creative for your team's look, and we want to see what you come up with. Create your custom team jersey and share it with us over social media using the hashtag.
Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At point guard, 6'1", number 71. Dennis Schroeder. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 42, Al Horford. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. Forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, another round of applause for the Boston Celtics.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Chris in at the center. And for the Celtics, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Pass to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Hardaway. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Boston now. Schroeder finds Tatum. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference. And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Tatum drives in. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Tatum. 23 points for him the last game against Detroit.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And so it's Dallas with it. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Here's Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Hardaway passes to Chris. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Passes to Schroeder. He dishes it to Brown. Porzingis against Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. But he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Here's Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. And the regular season clock approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season. Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit. Here's Tatum. Chris with the rebound.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Left side, Williams. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
There's Schroeder after Luka Doncic's bucket. Now Brown. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about offense. He battled his tail off down low. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Schroeder outside. Back to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Williams has got 6. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic with it. 6 points for him. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Tatum no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Make some noise.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now here's Smart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's Richardson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the dunk by Parker.
Really great work from Parker. Making himself a huge target as he dashes to the cup after the pick.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Parker kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Hardaway. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Love the shot selection of Johnson, a volume shooter who feels comfortable taking any shot available.
Doncic against Smart. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And even 3-on-3 break. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Boban Marjanovic.
Parker passes to Smart. Richardson outside. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Mavericks trail by 4. The pass to Marjanovic. Powell against Parker. Powell, the pass to Burke. Outside Hardaway. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Now, here's Richardson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Here's Parker. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Marjanovic kicks to Powell. Pass to Burke. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Passes it to Richardson. Outside, Smart. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Burke. And again, it's Boston converted. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And here's Richardson after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Mavericks trail by 3. The pass to Powell. Back to Kleber.
2 minutes running.
Dallas moving it around.
2 minutes.
Marjanovic finds Burke. Driving to the basket. Pass to Powell. Lobbed up there for Powell. Well placed. Alley-oop pass into the layup.
Assist from
now just a 1-point Boston lead.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell.
Substitution, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Parker up top. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Up top, Burke. Covered by Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
Trey Burke. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Outside, Smart. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now, here's Kleber. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Marjanovic. Over Parker. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Smart kicks to Johnson. 27 seconds left in the first. Nice shot by Smart.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Hardaway. He had 13 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Can't hit that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
It's getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a player his size, but keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Filling the perimeter slots are Richardson and Brown. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey card, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
That free throw good from Hardaway. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing, and of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Tatum. Rebounded by Hardaway.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Chris finds Hardaway. It's stolen by Schroeder. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got 9.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
And now here's Chris. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Horford. Brown right side. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics. And here is Burke. He had 16 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
You know, at 7-3, not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Boston leading by 5. Shooter passes to Tatum. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Porzingis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now here's Tatum. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Good on the bucket.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Tatum. 7-point differential. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up to the Boston Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Burke kicks to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Chris. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. At the top of the key, Williams. Porzingis against Horford. And it's good. 2 points. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now Schroeder following the Porzingis miss from deep.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Dallas moving the ball around. The pass to Burke. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And stolen by Chris. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Here he goes. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Marquise Chris did not like that.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Al Horford. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. Celtics leading by 11. The 11-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Dallas. Williams kicks to Tatum. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Doncic against Williams. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. The 3 for Doncic. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got 7.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Burke looking over the floor. Drives to the hoop. Excellent D there from Williams.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Foul.
And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
That's good from Johnson.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Doncic outside. Back to Burke. Pulls up. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The wingspan of Parker is what helps him get these shots off. I mean, even when he's getting fouled, he's effortless in his shot attempts.
Austin shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Richardson, he's checked in for Boston.
I like Parker's versatility. He can play both forward positions, in part because he's so long and big, and he's got excellent mobility.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. That shot off the mark. Williams passes to Smart. And there's the feed to Parker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 9 points for Parker.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Finney Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling.
Now, here's Richardson.
2 minutes.
It's a 14-point game.
2 minutes.
Up and in on the layup. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Powell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid in getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Now here's Johnson. Smart passes to Williams. Now here's Johnson. A 3 ball. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. To the inside. Doncic passes to Powell. And that one is good. Powell's got 6.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Pass to Williams. Now Smart. Passes it to Richardson. Oh, good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 12. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. And stolen by Richardson. Pass to Parker. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Powell against Parker. Driving the lane. Richardson up top. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joe, you really came out on fire tonight. Did you feel like you needed to do more?
I'm just trying to be more assertive, man, on both ends of the court. I think everybody has to step up, so I'm just trying to do my part.
You did that and more, Joe. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, if they haven't given away so many possessions, check this out, Shaq. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Dan Schroeder's got the ball here for Boston. 17 points was their biggest margin. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Chris in at the 5. For Boston, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Line for your Celtics, Robert Williams at the line, shooting 1.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Here's Finney Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. Schroeder looking around. Brown kicks to Horford. Brown against Hardaway. Brown the pass to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Doncic Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Now, here's Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 18 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Floats it up for Williams, and stolen by Chris. Down low, here's Porzingis. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 11 points for Porzingis.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
They get it back. Horford. Kicks it out to Schroeder. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford dishes to Williams. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. And the pass to Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway for three. Celtics leading by 9. Schroeder finds Tatum. Poked away. Here's Finney Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Williams. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Chris, and Trey Burke subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Back in February of 2018, Kristaps Porzingis suffered a serious ACL injury as a member of the Knicks. 18 months and a trade to Dallas later, Kristaps is back on the court, and it's great for the league to have him back, and he's really an entertaining, talented player.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Horford. To stop the drought. In deep, Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 14 points.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Schroeder. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Doncic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. Trains the three-pointer.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Schroeder. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Doncic. And 11 points for Tim Hardaway. Brown outside. 3-on-3. Here's Burke. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Boston leading by 7. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Tatum. Outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assist goes
Now
to
just a 5-point Boston lead. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Josh Richardson comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Dallas also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Now here's Williams. He has 5. He was all alone on that one. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Porzingis finds Powell. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Hardaway has got 13.
Hardaway Jr., guys, doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives him in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
He rifled that one in from distance. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
From the stripe. And he connects with the jumper. Doncic has got 22 points.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Outside Tatum. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Here's Tatum following the score by Dallas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
At the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Now the pass to Kleber. Pass to Burke. Smart against Doncic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Richardson on the wing. Puts it up. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 9. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Doncic with the block. Burke with it. Williams picks him up. Burke kicks to Doncic. Lobbed up there for Powell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The 3 from Tatum. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 32 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Doncic. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 24.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Smart kicks to Williams. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Powell. Richardson no luck. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Now here's Burke. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Tatum. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Mavericks trail by 7.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Now, here's Burke. 6 points for him. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific feature. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Dallas making a switch here. Chris is checked in. And that one falls for Smart. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Tatum no good. Mavericks trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Chris. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Smart passes to Tatum. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
Boston making a switch here.
For the Celtics, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Doncic against Smart. Doncic outside. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Boston shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Williams against Marjanovic. Williams kicks to Horford. A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Schroeder. Now Doncic, shot clock at 6.
Good hustle that time on the defensive end from Dennis Schroeder, making the effort to stop the shot.
And the rejection by Marjanovic.
Mavericks foul. Boban Marjanovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Grant Williams. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks, trailing by 10. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Burke. Passes to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 26.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Schroeder up top, guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Schroeder. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in.
For the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis.
Austin with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Celtics passing it around. Here's Smart. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder connects on the 17-footer. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Just a case of Schroeder being a little better right there. I mean, that was good defense, but better all.
The drive by Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now here's Brown. Covered by Chris. Brown inside. Working on Chris. And it's Brown missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. Back to Chris. Doncic finds Chris. Over Williams. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic against Schroeder. Doncic passes to Chris. Back to Doncic. This is to Burke. 16 feet away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Shooting for Dallas, Trey Burke. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Burke. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics leading by 8. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 35.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And Doncic throws it down.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Smart trying to break free, and it's Schroeder missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense did give up on that play and cut him off.
Chris can't hit. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Schroeder outside. Back to Tatum. Got a hand on it. Finney-Smith passes to Burke. Stolen by Smart. Inside. There's Schroeder. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 8 rebounds in this game. The dish to Doncic. Driving in. The baseline J. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Schroeder, right side. Looking to get back on track here. And he sinks the layup. And the Celtics lead by 11.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And the Mavericks call time here. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and they've got to talk about it quickly.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it, and after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
The first free throw is good.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Marquise Chris. Schroeder hits them both. And Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Powell finds Porzingis. Now here is Hardaway. Guarded by Smart. The drive by Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder. Open and close and nails it. Doncic has got 32 points in the game.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Tatum. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lob pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Boston again missing. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic with it. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Tatum looking around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Tatum against Porzingis. Tatum drives in. Over Porzingis. Misses off the right iron. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Hardaway. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart.
For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Here's Tatum. Makes it off the glass. Tatum's got 39.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Outside, Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Horford. Porzingis with the block. Blocks it again. Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 37.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was is room service delivery at its finest. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
There's the pass to Tatum. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 41.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
2 minutes remaining in the
Up top, Tatum.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Powell inside. Guarded by Horford. Horford against Powell. Here's Doncic. Good. Doncic has got 43 points.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Porzingis finds Doncic. From the arc. And Boston with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here is Tatum. Headshot off. Left side, Horford. They get it again. Fires the three. The shot missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line, Robert Williams. At the line for 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. The Mavericks also with a sub. Chris is checked in. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And now, here's Chris. Doncic passes to Chris.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Shooting for Dallas, Marquise Chris. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he is unable to get the second one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The 3. Rebound Boston. Smart deciding where to go with it. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.